resisting? Eh? Why? Alright, there we go. This turned out so cute.
Yeah.
I love the QR code you made, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, Princess is here lurking.
Calling out the lurkers. You know what would have cured my boredom if I just brought my Switch 2 with me?
Do what? Say it again?
If I just brought my Switch 2 with me, I would have cured my boredom. The problem is I wouldn't have been able to work on my city because it requires the internet. But still.
I'm surprised you didn't bring it with you.
Because I didn't think we were going to be there for 3.5 hours. I thought we were just going to be there for like an hour and a half or something like that. Just a short little get together and then bye-bye. Nope.
I was gonna say.
That is not what that turned into.
And that definitely was not what I was thinking.
Oh.
But it's funny that you're like, yeah, that's it.
But nope. I wish. Oh my god, that would have been nice. Anyways. What did I need to get done? Oh, I need to take all of these seeds and put it in its own seed collection and basically remove everything else. Because I made these all in my own live scene, which is less than ideal. But I can still make it work. I compared this to all of the other live scene. I think the only thing... I think at the end of the day, it's just going to come down to what game everyone is streaming. So, if they're going to be playing a game that's a smaller aspect ratio, am I keeping this red border and just saying, oh hey, just go like this? That's not what I meant to click. I know I have it here somewhere. Or just telling him to go like this. Or would it be something else?
I don't know. We can see because, like, if someone wants me, like, says, "Hey, I'm gonna try to," like, someone could, everyone has pretty much has my DMs. They can message me and be like, "Hey, can you do it like this?" And just send me, like, like no big deal. Why is
Real
this?
quick, let me... I still gotta figure out where to put the top and most recent donor. That actually does show up on the progress bar. That's something I completely forgot to mention because I was so tired. Let's see. Streamer and game.
Yeah, I left that one just in case, like, someone wants to fill it in on their own. But
oh, like the full screen, like overlay.
yeah, and that, but I am pretty much making everyone's anyways, so it's kind of use it as a holder, but it's probably useless now. The ones that are most important here are top donor and most recent donor.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Let's split up the streamer and game. Because the crop may not work fully for everyone depending. I'm just gonna... I like this, I just need to make different versions of it. First, I'm gonna crop this to just say streamer.
Which one?
Streamer in game. There you go. And I'm gonna crop it again, just a streamer. And I'm gonna call this streamer name. Then I'm gonna crop this again.
You know what? I'm gonna go get ice cream because I deserve ice cream.
You deserve ice cream. I'm so proud of you.
I'll
If
be
you
right
need me
back.
to get anything else, I'm more than happy to.
I don't know if we have anything else we really necessarily need. I'm trying to think.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant love, like
Oh,
in subs.
I thought you meant like project-wise. I was like, I don't think we need anything else done.
No, no, I think we're good.
You
You kicked
think?
ass today. I'm so proud of you. I I'm serious when I say that. Like, I'm so happy.
Oh, Princess sent me a message I didn't see.
You are the reason that this has become a reality. You made an impact. Did you know that? It may
Sorry,
have
I
been a
didn't hear
lot,
that,
but it was
but
worth
I'm
it.
sure it was very nice.
All I was saying is what you did made an impact. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually really excited how this turned out.
Yeah. Okay, so I know all of the names will show up automatically. I think for the overlay package,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make individual ones that have each and every person's name. I'm just gonna be like, hey, here's the overlay. Um, Either me or Apple will send you your name and you can put it on. Um, rather than me making individual zip files for everyone.
Oh, well, I made a whole pages so they can choose whatever they want.
Yeah, like that'll work. That can be included in the zip file then.
Yeah,
Well, then
I'm
all
gonna
the
do
names.
this for everyone. And it's not too complicated. It's just copy and pasting. So,
Right. Streamer name and let's see. There you go. So do you go?
and I'm waiting to
Okay.
see if we need anyone else's. I'm leaving Benevolent Springers red specifically because that's their colors.
Right. And
But
then I'm just gonna use this as a placeholder. Um, was that placed correctly? Am I getting the right idea?
let me see. Yeah, and it shows up much better now. I think so. I agree. Like,
Yeah. I feel like I feel like it takes up a lot of space, but here's the thing. I have a shorter name. That's perfect for a longer name. So I think that's just like a me thing where I could just like shorten it a bit.
well, I was gonna say I can give you yours if you want yours because I was gonna say yours is
Sure.
this short.
Yeah, that would be great.
But additionally, I'm wondering if the Bringing Benevolence 2026 thing,
Yeah.
if we move here, I'm gonna put this here. If we move the benevolence thing up to here above the charity incentives, St. Jude, like all the explanation point.
If you move that there.
Yeah, and then you'll have more room at the bottom. People can do either double lines for if they want to do like top and bottom, like let's say these two, but one's their streamer name and then the game underneath it or something like that.
Mhm.
And then they can use that area however they see fit. Like you can, if someone wants to use it exactly like how you have it set up, they can. Or if they want to use it like let's say, like you could put the QR code now somewhere. I think on the screen because of that now.
Mhm.
Let me give you the QR code.
Oh yeah, like
Even I was gonna say you might be able to put in like how you have streamer. Let me just use your name as an example. Like let's pretend we're just gonna use. Are these all grouped? Ungroup. Um, like I'm just gonna use this one, and we're gonna use this one as well. Like you could do it instead of on, well, you do it on one side like this, have them right on top of each other like that, and you can
Mhm.
put, let's say, the QR code on the other side or bigger or something. I don't know. It's up to you. But I mean,
Yeah.
you got
I could just put the QR code in the center, I think.
that too. Whatever you want. But here, I'll give you the rounded edges one.
Okay.
That way you got the round edges PNG one. Or I think this one, I'll give you two. I'm gonna give you this one and the see-through one. Okay, here is the QR codes. Both of them. One see-through, one rounded edges.
Thank you.
Of course.
I believe I will use the one on the left for my overlay. But
Of course.
anyone can use whatever.
I just put them like that so they can be put in the file.
Right. I'm also trying to think of making the process as simple as possible for everyone.
Of course.
I like the idea of having lots of customization, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. That's why I'm making two separate versions. That's like one of them being grouped together, but another one just being the files split by themselves.
Yeah.
And just in case people may not know how to properly crop things, because I have seen that before.
Fair.
So that's another thing I'm putting into consideration. Is just it's I have to think of how I would feel if I was in another creator's shoes. Like, would I be able to set all this up?
It depends on what they're running, I guess. Yes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going back to sit back.
Okay, streamer name, game name. I'm gonna give this the same transform as the other one. And I'm gonna move this to the right. And I'm gonna have to pull the same thing with the game. That over to the right. That is still gigantic. Well, to be fair, I'm not actually going to be playing Mocopia to start. I'm probably going to have to abbreviate this because American Truck Simulator is a really big title. There you go. Something like that. Then I can take what you send me and make a version of for myself that's just the thingy. Just the rounded corners. And let's see.
Because I'm trying to think, additionally, I could just make a bunch of these at different lengths and then for y'all to use.
Uh-huh.
So I might even do that.
That could work. I see the vision.
Because then people can just use whatever one lengthwise seems good enough.
Right. Let's see. Canvas size. There you go. And I'm going to change this to be. There you go. I'm just going to place that right here. I'm just going to put that in the center. And if I put the transparent one there for reference, how would that look?
Yeah, the solid one's probably better. Oh,
I will
here.
go solid. I have an idea.
Let me do this as
Uh,
well.
I think um, I will just make the scene like in the style that I like, but give people the option to change whatever they want. So I will put the QR code as the solid one, but if someone wants a transparent one, I will include that in the file, and they can change their overlay to however they would like it to be. They can, of
Yeah.
course, like stuff around and stuff. By default, of course, there's the streamer name of me. I think I could probably put, and then anyone else could just have whatever they desire. Um, That way, if people just want to roll right with what they have, great. But if they want to customize things, then they also have that option as well. I'm not gonna get mad if someone just decides to move like where some of the elements go or change like what icons they use. Um, as long as it doesn't stray too far off from what the overlay should look like. And then there's also the disclaimer text, which I am now going to copy word for word what you put. Because this text that you see right here is what was used in the last charity,
Oh, was it?
which was where I got it from. I am not that skilled to think of things like that on my own. Alright. Are you kidding me? I thought I had caps lock on.
Well, I'm sending it to you right now if you want it.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Like
I
the
guess I.
exported, like solid color background so you can see it.
I feel like the only thing that has to be a text source is the scrolling text at the top.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really, I feel like, agree that has to be. Okay, you got two options.
That is a lot. Okay. Um. Yeah, okay. Looking at this now, I don't know if I'm going to split them all into their own files, and I might just keep them that way.
For this one, it kind of makes sense, yeah. Because I feel
If
like people can
someone
edit that one.
if someone needs help with how to crop things, I'll help them out. Because there's two ways you can crop things. You can either use a filter or just hold Shift Alt.
Yeah, and that's usually what I do.
Yeah. There is a setup help channel that will be used for that. So if anyone has any questions, then that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just make new custom boxes as people want them for sizes.
Right. I will crop this one to match the rounded corners and put that in the middle like this. Preferably maybe even go like this to center it, and then bring that down to where it should be. Am I forgetting anything? have I implemented everything that you've sent me?
I think that's everything. I think I'm gonna make an extra little thingy thing. This is just my own, like, doing. I'm gonna be like, want to donate, and then it pops up, like, an alert every so often.
Uh, so the way that I've organized this scene is, they're all just like basic, like regular sources. There's a source called game capture source. There's a source called webcam. Like, basically just placeholder sources that people can use. They can either directly use that scene collection or they can implement it through a plugin. Since Princess uses Streamlabs, I don't believe Princess will be able to use the plugin to just incorporate this in her own scenes, so it would probably just have to be using those default sources to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Hi, Princess. How was your show with your mom? I hope it was good. Blue. I need red now. Red.
Wed.
That was a different red. That is not the right red. It is also the wrong red. Is it bad that I can tell, like, instantly? I'm like, that's wrong.
You're an artist through and through. Hi there, Princess.
We're kind of finishing up some stuff.
Yeah, I just got back like an hour ago.
Has it already been an hour?
Yeah.
That yellow's also wrong.
Technically, I am ready to turn this into a zip file.
Nice.
But I also realized that I created some of my own stuff, and I can't have my own stuff on here. So I'm just gonna real quick take the streamer name. Ooh, am I? Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do animated arrow.
Okay, so streamer name. So both are gonna be the same source.
What one?
Streamer name and game name, I think, will be the same source because they all contain the different sizes. It's just up to the streamer to figure out which one they want to use, and holy crap, this is overwhelming. I think for me, based on what I'm looking at, I want to use this one that I'm going to crop all the way up to. Oh, that's the game. I want that same thing for streamer, which is actually the very top one. The very top one I think is good for me.
Nice.
Nice. I appreciate you, Princess.
Oh my god. How do you always get so many followers? That's crazy.
Wow.
That's awesome. Good for you. That's honestly amazing.
That's the power of TikTok. At least I believe it was TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually, yeah.
I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. And that it was both. Yeah, 91 on TikTok, 26 on Twitch. Which is still a lot. Imagine getting 20 followers in a stream. Like, that's wild.
Teach us your ways, oh wise Padawan. I hope your shift was good, Sage. Yeah, I bet you're tired.
I can only imagine.
I'm trying to see if this looks right. If it does.
Still at
You're
work.
still at work? I knew you have a 12-hour shift. I didn't know when it started, though. I was hoping. Oh, my goodness. How long are you working till? One more hour? You got this.
This text is way too close to the goal on the right. I'm gonna change this. Wait a minute, no, I'm not. You sent me that, I think.
10:30 to 11. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and I want to see how this looks.
That's not even 12 hours. That's 12 and a half hours.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, this one turned out really cute, Dylan.
I like that.
It ended up being really stinking cute. I'm gonna do that and it'll pop up every so often.
It's not transparent.
Oh, it's not transparent? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. That'd be so fun. I gotta think of incentives. That's my job for tomorrow.
Thankfully, I've got my incentives down. I just have to make them. Now that I have the art, that I still can't believe you went out of your way to make, I now actually have to reconstruct the redemption.
I'm trying
First, I have to
think
make the
of what one's
animation. Then I have to implement your voice, and then I can work.
Yeah, I definitely need to look at some and be like, like maybe the Bean Boozled one, even though I think it's gnarly, but let's, it's not the worst.
Chicken for that.
What is this one? Did I
And so much of
say
a Rocky.
QR pop-up?
Though
That one.
there aren't many things that Rocky is scared of.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Okay, yeah, this one's right.
There you go. Move that down. And that looks a lot better. Oh, transparent. I like it. I am gonna have to put this all in one folder.
Yep. Sorry.
Why are you sorry? It's fine. I would have had to anyway. But yeah.
Would you like to see Sage?
Apple has been working really hard, and I'm so proud of her. I sub-bombed her because I refused to let all of her work go unpaid.
So I finished Meow Scarada for Dylan's one of Dylan's redemptions. I made a bunch of GIFs for some of Dylan's redemptions when they're really cute. And then what was the last I did?
The 2026 Chevy Equinox
Hold on.
is ready for your
We don't care
daily
about the
drives, weekend
2020
getaways,
Chevy
and
Equinox,
everything in
please.
between. Plenty of cargo space plus a big touchscreen that keeps
One
all
second.
your tech right where you need it. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Together,
make
let's drive.
mochi. Well, I guess we'll be okay because everyone types their things in. I did a lot of different elements. Oh really?
Sage. That's changed.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, that's changed. I
You were
thought
at
you
work.
meant
So you were at work, but Chesh is now part of the team and has claimed the late night slots.
she's probably gonna enjoy her Red Bull that she said was delicious. So
Legit, what she messaged me this morning was, I will just drink a bunch of Red Bulls and stream those 2 slots, and that's 6 hours total.
think everything's pretty much done. I really like this logo.
Oh yeah, the St. Jude and Benevolent Swingers logo.
Mm-hmm. I'm most proud of that one.
Yeah.
And then I'll work on anything else that like needs to get done in between. But
Right.
for now, good enough.
For now, you did it. How does it feel?
Tiring.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But I like how everything looks. I think everything looks really good, and that's the whole point.
Absolutely.
Nice. I think that's even better because that looks more readable.
Yeah.
And I put it in red for obviously like emphasis.
Right. Okay.
Alright. I'm sitting back and tapping out. I'm just gonna continue reading my very weird book.
While I configure the overlay stuff.
Yup.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past 12 hours.
Sage, you're doing your best, and honestly, I can never do what you're doing, so.
You are amazing. And committed.
I love how everyone's just come together for this. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah. We're all friends who came together.
Crazy how life works like that.
Now we're all gonna raise money together.
Like, I feel like this is like giving school project, but in like the best way possible.
Honestly, yeah. It
Like-
does kind of feel bad.
I was gonna say you guys are the best coworkers I've ever had for a school project.
Well, imagine we grew up together. That's actually a lot more. That's a lot easier to imagine with Sage than anyone else for me. Not Sage being like only a week older than me. That will slowly losing your mind. Oh yeah. Every time I popped in while I was at the restaurant, it just seemed like Apple was done.
Pretty much.
That's why I felt so bad. But if it makes you feel better, everything you made was so good. Not even good, great.
I feel like good about it. Like I finally feel like settled, if that makes sense.
Right. It was like a last hurdle.
Yeah.
And now everything else is really just the finishing touches, no really major art. Like if there's any art that's gonna be done, it would just be revisions to stuff. Like we're pretty much good to go.
Yeah. I think anything else we have to do left is probably just borders for games or like frames, you know what I mean? If people want to have different like a little bit different orientation for things, but pretty much.
I think my question is once I get based on everything you've sent me, once I get that all set up, should I what's it called? Should I send the zip file now or should I wait till tomorrow?
Might as well send it now. People can look at it, and we can always send replacements if we need to.
Okay.
So everything I have. So this is the donate one, which I just made this one. It's gonna be like something people can use with whatever streaming elements they do. So for this one specifically, it'd be like it'd pop up, like I intend to use this to pop up every now and then and kind of like show people, like if they can't see it in the bottom corner, it just shows up on screen for a few seconds and then disappears. every like maybe 10 or 20 minutes or something like that, so it's not super obnoxious. Just so people can be like, hey, I made Princess a banner for TikTok, and so she has one for her layout, and it looks really good. I can actually show you a photo of that one as well. I sent it to Dylan, so it's actually here. Wherever I sent it. There it is. This one actually looks really good. Like, and the down here will be actually the screen, like her gameplay screen, which looks really, it's turning out so cute. I love that Princess was unintentionally like matching. And then what else was there? We also worked on, he made a QR code just a little bit ago. There's a see-through one and then one with rounded edges. So people can have the option of both. And then we have these different elements. It'll have for the top donor and the most recent donor. And then right here, subs, resubs, or cheering bits does not go to the donation. Please donate through the QR code or Tiltify. And then we have all the game streamer like tags for different lengths. Yeah, I need to see my closet. I'll have to wear something blue because I don't think I own any red. The only red thing I have is something that says like Canada. And then what else? I made all these, but we ended up we're gonna do this so it's simpler. People can download font and color match it. And then I did make this logo. You can't tell, but it's animated. So everything pops up like that whenever someone donates. I think Dylan's gonna explain it because I don't know either. It's all through Tiltify, I think. It'll be through a browser source.
Oh yeah, don't worry. That's going to be explained. Everyone will go up about that.
And everything else is just pretty. It was
Because
done
in the overlay package.
Yeah, it'll be in the package. No worries.
So you don't have to like go find it.
He's gonna set it up so it'll be super simple.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm kind of glad because now I don't have to do this anymore.
You're done forever.
I'm tempted. I'm gonna send these to Rocky though, since they're already done. Be like, because I know he knows how to crop things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give those to him and be like, there you go. I already made them. Yeah, no, of course. We're gonna be doing this for the next, like, 2-ish days, so definitely feel free whenever you need time. One of us can help you. Yeah, Princess, if you want these, I already made them, so they're already done. You don't have to type in the font. As long as you can crop them, you can use them. Yeah, I'm definitely done, y'all. I don't want to do no more. I haven't even, I need to, I don't know what I want to do for my incentives. I have one for sure that I made like a week ago. And that's it. I feel like I need to at least come up with my incentives, and that's the last thing for me that I'm like, other than I am all juiced out. I need to see in my time slots if anyone else has Yap Yap and would play with me, because because I want to do something like every $50 it's donated. I want to do some kind of incentive, but I don't know what to do yet. Dylan was giving us ideas earlier. I might do a hot Cheeto or something like that. I'll eat a hot Cheeto, or I'll eat something spicy because
there will also be incentive ideas in the file. There will be a notepad that'll just list out everything.
Yeah, you can Google them on your own, but they will be
my
there.
goal at the end of the day, if everything goes to plan, nothing should be super confusing except maybe cropping sources. Everything should be pretty straightforward. Aside from that. because I want this to not be stressful for anyone. And if anyone needs help, feel free to let me know. Like, I'm gonna make myself available all weekend to help people out. I want to make sure everyone's good to go.
And same for me. If you think you want something resized just a little bit, just let me know and I'll change the size of something. It's as easy as 2 button clicks, quite literally. Because, yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is just the sizes for these frames. But other than that, I mean, these are easy. I can just take it and go swoop. Okay, it's skinnier.
Okay. Based on looking at my live scene, is there anything missing?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think balance-wise. Do you want me to make you a blue frame for your camera that's a little bit skinnier? Like, so you can make the screen bigger?
Sure, maybe just for me. And then we could probably have like the wider one, just as a default. Then if anyone wants like something different, then we can like always change it up.
Because I'm thinking like this size or something.
Yeah. Did my webcam? Yes, it did.
I'm gonna put it on a new frame. And
Oh, I deactivated it. That's what happened. There you go. Let me make this easier for you. 1 second.
thinking like here. Okay.
The smooth. That way I can be a reference.
Here,
This is
I'm
just
gonna
me
make a
one
bunch of
graphic,
them, and then we'll see which one suits you.
But if I'm like sitting up, I would actually look like this. Right. So the idea is you are putting your time zone, or your time zone. You are putting your time slot as 30 minutes before the next slot. So you are going to coordinate the raid. You're going to make sure, you're going to just give like a warning for the next person. So you'll ping whoever's next. It can be just like a 30-minute warning. Then after some time passes, 15 minutes, then 5 minutes, just until they go live. You'll have like audio checks, make sure everything looks good. Nothing's like too out of the ordinary, like the text, like the scrolling text being too fast, or maybe game audio being choppy and stuff like that. Just pretty much fixing up all necessary audio issues. And what's it called? Then if everything seems good to go, you just go to the previous slot and say, oh hey, this person is ready for the raid at this time. Flexibility, I know this is going to be tough for some people. Flexibility will be important because we did have some emergencies last year where some people had to end early or go later because of technical difficulties that may have happened. So there may be a chance that you may stream just a little bit later before you raid in. That's why it's important to just... I always like to say 15 minutes. It's good to have 15 minutes before the slot and 15 minutes after the slot, just for any sort of maintenance that may happen. Then if a streamer can't come on, or what's it called, if there's like an emergency like backup, then that'll just stay. What I'm also thinking as well is if someone is flat out busy, or what's it called, if someone is either like like busy and has to leave immediately, or there's just so many issues that it'll take a while to fix up, I may keep the Benevolent Springers channel live 24/7. Just uh, put the channel live so that people can raid in. Um, so that way the raid train can still like stay active while everyone is working on like any sort of maintenance or technical difficulties. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, the Benevolent Springers channel. Yep. Either I keep it on 24/7, or if I want to rest my PC, only put the channel live when only put the channel live when it needs to be live. So what I'm thinking is you know, that's a good idea. For any of you that have made reels for the Benevolent Springers event, would you mind sending that to me? We can use that as a commercial for the team channel. That's actually a good idea, Sage. Ones that work best for you and aren't during your time slots. Hopefully that takes some stress. I appreciate it, Princess. That's good. I would say the majority of the slots are like covered when it comes to like coordinating. There's still a bit of an empty gap, but you know. That can work as well, Sage. I think either or, like just having both, could work as well. Yeah, take your time. Well, I would just make like a loop. I would make like a looping video rather than me hitting play. I can just put that in DaVinci Resolve, string it together, and boom. If it's a YouTube playlist, that's it. Right. I get what you mean, Sage. I just don't think it wouldn't hurt to have that as well. Just as a way of having a sort of sneak peek of what upload streamers are going to be at the event. I appreciate you, Princess. Man, I've got a lot to figure out in the next 2 days. I'm trying my best. Oh.
Welcome to the trap.
Yeah. Like, we can definitely prioritize having, like, Seiju content being the primary things, but it wouldn't hurt to have, like, the reels sprinkled in. Because obviously the reels are only, like, a minute and a half at max, so, like, we would be going through those reels in, like, 3 minutes, and then it would suddenly loop again. Um, Funny you say that, Princess. Apple was actually considering that. Um, what's it called? Like, there's like the overlay system that most of us will primarily use, but there's also just like the regular like sources as well that have like all the individual stuff, so that if you didn't want to use the full overlay, like for example, you could just have all of this and then just place that somewhere. Um, like I think the zip file would still be the same, and the scene collection could still be the same. It would just be a matter of just like moving some stuff over. I also use the full screen, but I'm personally going to be using the overlays. Um, just having one cohesive package, but we'll definitely have like um, other things as well. No problem. Our co-working streams have been going this long lately, JD. Though it's mainly kind of just like the breather period where a lot has happened at this point, so now we're kind of just like decompressing. I personally just got back from an outing like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm kind of like tapped out, if you can't
Yeah.
tell.
I could tell. That's why I wanted to pop in and help out a bit.
I'm using Dylan as my I don't want to talk to people anymore. I'm done. I'm reading.
Yep, I get that. I got that vibe immediately. I'm like, say no more, I got you. Because now it's my turn, because it's like I was sitting in a chair for like 3.5 hours. Well, I was sitting in a restaurant for 3.5 hours. Uh, I am ready to be of use.
Because, yeah, if we don't have anything else, I'm gonna go lay down. But I don't think we have anything else.
I don't believe so. Everything is all purely questions that I'll have to answer. But you don't have to be live for that.
No. Okay, well, we'll shut down then for tonight, and then we'll have, like, more of, like, a Discord kind of meeting, or, like, something tomorrow for, like, everyone who needs help and stuff like that.
Right.
I'll be around probably, like, around 6-ish. Because it's 11 to 5, so.
Answer questions. No problem, Princess.
But thank you, everybody, for your help, and thanks for hanging out, and if you stayed and hung out with On Together, or you just hung out, or came in and out, totally understand. Today was kind of like, it was kind of like, almost like seeing us work, like, day. It wasn't exactly like a normal, like, co-working day, but I hope you guys have good time zones, and I'll see you guys later. And yeah, no, I'm pretty much gonna end this really quickly. Let me see if I can find someone to raid, though. Always gotta find someone to raid, right? Even if it's only for you.
I'm almost my age.
Let's see. Who do we have for On Together?
Thanks for being on together. Now we're all going to go off together.
Basically. I think we're gonna raid my friend again. I don't know if she's playing. Maybe. Does anyone like Final Fantasy? Maybe we don't. Maybe go. What's Momo playing? I don't know what anyone's playing. We'll go over to one of my friends because you know what? The more the merrier. Now let me just find all my things. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your time zones. I'm gonna put in the raid messages for the sub raid and the just regular raid, and what is it? Sub raid and raid, yeah. And as you can tell, my brain has stopped working completely. And we'll go ahead and raid on out. And if you're hanging out with us, I appreciate you. And if you got a raid and fade, totally understand. But let's go ahead and do that. Let me make sure I'm on the right screen. And I will type all that in. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
You deserve it.
So, let me do... And I gotta copy my raid message because I keep forgetting to do that these days. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Well, for most of y'all, I'll see you tomorrow, but for the rest of you, I will see you basically next time. Alright, bye. Where's my OBS? Maybe not. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go.